going to be reading you How to Get On by Sima Sever. Talia was so excited because she was going to her school friend Dila's house for the first time. Her mother brought her to Dila's house and turned back home in a hurry. Today was Talia's father's birthday. She was planning to hold a surprise celebration for both Talia and him. She was planning to make a strawberry birthday cake, decorate the cake with candles, and serve it with hot chocolate after dinner. It was Saturday, so Talia could go to bed a little bit late, and the whole family could spend good time together. After preparing everything, her mother went up to pick up Talia. "Talia, time to go home," she said, but she didn't want to come back home at all. "Mommy, please, I want to stay a little bit more. Dila has lots of gorgeous toys," said Talia. Her mother replied, "Honey, we should hurry because I have a surprise for you at home." After hearing about her mother's surprise, Talia, a little curious about it, accepted to go home, but unwillingly. On the way home, she tried to learn about the surprise, but her mother told her that if she told her about it, it would no longer be a surprise. Then she started to grumble and started talking about Dila's dolls. Her dolls have lots of clothes, makeup, even every color of sunglasses, and also Dila's bed is pink. I want a pink bed too. Her mother asked, "Have you finished, Talia?" and continued, "She is a lucky girl, but you're as lucky as her. There are so lots of children who want to be in your place. Above all, we have a happy and a healthy family. We have a warm house, lots of food, and lots of other good things." Talia continued to talk about Dila's toys all evening. Neither the strawberry cake her mommy made nor her father's birthday made her happy. Her mother and father were sad. A few days later, when Talia came back home from school, she was so excited. She told that some teachers performed a play at school. The play was about a child who didn't have shoes or a coat because his family didn't have enough money. A wealthy family met his needs, and this made the child so happy. Talia's preschool decided that the students should buy New Year presents for children in need living in faraway villages instead of for each other. They made a New Year draw at school, and Talia was going to buy a present for a 4-year-old girl named Berfin. That day, Talia and her mother went shopping for Berfin. Talia chose all the gifts in pink and purple colors. She was so happy. Now Berfin would have a coat, a pair of boots, and lots of nice clothes. As soon as they arrived home, her mother suggested that Talia should draw a picture for Berfin. Day by day, the number of gifts were increasing at school. A few days later, a big truck came to school and took all the gifts that Talia and the other children had brought and departed for the faraway villages. The school principal and some parents went to those villages to give the presents in person. Talia was waiting for her mummy's return with excitement. Finally, her father told her that her mother was coming back that night. Talia was so curious about what her mother did and how Berfin behaved when she got the gifts. Whether she liked the gifts, etc., her mother started to talk about what had happened there with her lovely voice. My beautiful daughter, I missed you so much, but I'm so happy to have been there. I met Berfin and all the other children. We gave their presents one by one and hugged them. Do you know that they hadn't seen any Play-Doh before? We showed them how to play with it. I told them stories in their class, which you also like to listen to. We visited their houses. We sat on the floor and ate on an authentic Turkish table together. We chatted with their mothers, shared their problems, and hugged them and took many photos together. Therefore, even if one day our gifts break or become useless, we won't forget each other. By the way, Berfin was so happy because of the gifts, so she couldn't help crying, and she sent you some bread which her mother cooked. Taste it. They were watching the video of the trip while her mother was talking about what had happened there. After listening to her mother and watching the video, Talia decided not to complain to her mother anymore that she had less toys than her friends. That night in bed, she fell asleep while she was counting all the things she had. I have a mother, I have a father, I have a house, I have school, I have teachers, I have friends, I have aunties, I have cousins, I have a cat, I have a bicycle, I have clothes, I have a skateboard, I have rain boots, I have a remote-controlled walking doll, I have a grandmother, I have lots of storybooks. So this is the end of that book. And bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you liked it, yes or no.